So we're going to all this.
Yes.
See here, now it is the see here. LLM are the parallels. Is the first form of the exercise 3, please. LLM are the parallels. So it's a given statement. So here, why LLM are the parallels? Because the question itself gave that L is parallel to M. So this is the reason is this L is parallel to M because this is a given statement. Now let us observe angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Observe very carefully why angle 1 is equal to angle 5. I think if L and M is parallel, and these two are the corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are equal. So here, what is the reason that angle 1 is equal to angle 5? They are the corresponding angles. Okay. Now observe very carefully. Angle 5 plus angle 8. Angle 5 plus angle 8. Angle 5 plus angle 8. I hope that you can follow it. Is that linear pair? Linear pair. So angle 5 plus angle 8 is a linear pair. Okay. Now angle 1 plus angle 8. Observe very carefully. Angle 1 plus angle 8. Here one thing, one concept. The co-interior angles are supplementary. I mean, the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Then what is going to happen here? Think very carefully here. The exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are also supplementary. So think this very carefully. The exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are also supplementary. So therefore you can say angle 1 plus and 1 plus angle 8 are supplementary. This is the exterior angles on the same side of the transversal. Okay. Now angle 1 is supplementary angle 8. Observe very carefully. Angle 1 is supplementary angle 8. Angle 1 is supplementary angle 8 here. The concept is this. Which do we call supplementary angles? If some of the two angles are supplementary, The sum of the two angles are 180 degrees. We call them as the supplementary angles here. So if you take angle 1 and angle 8, angle 1 and angle 8, they are the exterior angles. And the exterior angles are supplementary. So here angle 1 is supplementary, angle 8. Is that based on the same concept, exterior angle. Okay. So now think this very carefully. Based on this, you can say angle 2 is equal to angle 7. Angle 2 is equal to angle 7. We can also say that 2 and 7 are supplementary. 2 and 7 are supplementary means angle 2 and angle 7, the sum of angle 2 and angle 7 is 180 degrees. I hope that you followed. Any effort doubts, you can chat. Chat for question. Chat for question.
ఏం రాలేదు సార్.
How many people reported?
31 సార్.
Hope it is done. Shall we go further? Okay, now here. So here, in this problem, it is given that P is parallel to Q. P is parallel to Q. It is also given that R is parallel to S. Now we are asked to find the value of A and B. We are asked to find the value of A and B. Observe A. So here, angle it is 2A. So here, if this is 2A and this is corresponding angle to this 80 degrees. So now what we can say? 2A is equal to 80. So here 2A is equal to 80 degrees. Therefore A is equal to 80 by 2 40 degrees. Now another question, find angle B. Observe very carefully. Here PQ, P is parallel to Q and R is parallel to S. In such a case, we can say this angle 80 degrees and B are the supplementary angles. 80 degrees and B are the co-interior angles. 80 degrees and B are the co-interior angles. So here, the sum of the co-interior angles and the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So you can say here angle B plus 80 degrees is 180 degrees. So now here we can say angle B is equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees, nothing but 100. So think very carefully. Here our question is find the value of A and find the value of B. If you take A, it is 2A and it has got a corresponding numerical value, corresponding angle. So 2A is equal to 80 degrees. You can say A is equal to 80 by 2 is equal to 40 degrees. Again, we have to find B. Now find the relationship between this 80 degrees and B, please. These are the co-interior angles. And the co-interior angles are supplementary. So you can say that B plus 80 degrees, B plus 80 degrees is equal to 180. Therefore, B is equal to 100 degrees. Okay? Any effort doubts? You can chart any effort doubts in the chart box, please. Nothing to stage. Okay? Shall we move further?
సార్ 40 సార్ 40 సార్.
Okay. So now here, So here it is given that A is parallel to B. It's also given that C is parallel to D. Now we are expected to find all the congruent angles of angle 1. Find the congruent angles of and also angle 2. Here congruent is nothing but equal to integral. Congruent is nothing but equal to. Now here if you think very carefully, totally 16 angles are given here. 16 angles are there. From these 16 angles, how many are congruent angle 1 and how many are congruent angle 2? So think very carefully. If you take angle 1, angle 1 is equals, I can say angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Okay? Why? Because angle 1 and 3 are the vertically opposite angles. Now I can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Because they are the corresponding angles. So similarly, then you can take this angle 1 is equal to angle 8. Angle 1 is equal to angle 8 because they are the external angles. Okay. So now similarly, if angle 1 is equal to angle 8, think this here it is given that angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 1 is equal to angle 5, test this. So here angle 1 is equal to angle 5, and thereby here if you think very carefully, angle 1 is equal to angle 9. Again corresponding angles. Again angle 1 is equal to angle 11. Again angle 1 is equal to angle 15. So here angle 1 is equal to angle 11 and angle 11 is equal to angle 13. Okay. So now here angle 1 is equal to angle 9, angle 9 is equal to angle 12, angle 12 is equal to angle 13, angle 13 is equal to angle 15. Alright. Now let us take angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 1 is equal to angle 9, angle 1 is equal to angle 11, angle 11 is equal to angle 11 is equal to angle 13, angle 13 is equal to angle 15. So now here, if you take angle 2, think about angle 2. First you can say angle 2 is equal to angle 4, vertically opposite angles. Again you can take angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 2 is equal to angle 4, angle 4 is equal to angle 6, and angle 6 is equal to angle 8. Again you can say angle 2 is equal to, take 2, this is 2 is equal to 8, thereby angle 8 is equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4, and again angle is 4 is equal to angle 12, And this 12, again you can take it is equal to angle 16. So here angle 12 is equal to angle 16. Again angle 16 is equal to angle 8, it has come this. So likewise, we can identify the congruent angles of all these things. So here, how to identify the congruent angles? Remember, angle 1, angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 3 is equal to angle 5, angle 5 is equal to angle 7, angle 7 is equal to angle 15, angle 15 is equal to angle 11, angle 11 is equal to angle 9, and so on here. So here, again we can take this, angle 15 is equal to angle 13 also. Angle 15 is equal to angle 13. Again you can say, alright, so in this way we can find out the congruent angles of the given line segment. Think very carefully about the idea of this congruency where they are the equal piece. So here we are expected to identify, corresponding angles, we are expected to identify the vertically opposite angles, and here we are identifying the, alternate angles on the same side of the signal, on the same side of the transversal piece. Okay. So now angle 1 and angle 7. See, angle 1 is equal to angle 7. See, if you take it very carefully, this is angle 1. Angle 1 and angle 7 are also vertically upward angles. So now we can make one more pair. Angle 1 is equal to angle 7. Similarly, here you can make one more pair. Angle 15 is equal to angle 9. Angle 15 is equal to angle 9. And angle 2 is equal to angle 16 here. So likewise you can list out the angles. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Again, angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Angle 6 is equal to angle 8. And this angle 8 is equal to angle 4. Again, angle 4 is equal to angle 12. And then here, angle 12 is equal to angle 14. So here, angle 12 is equal to angle, so thereby you can say angle 2 is equal to angle 14. Clear. Likewise, you can find out almost all the angles, please. Sure. So now here, I think taking from angle 1, almost all the 16 angles are covered here. So we must be a question to consider them whether they belong to the, corresponding angles are equal, vertically opposite angles are equal, alternate angles are equal, likewise this. Okay. Yes, any of your doubts here? Any that box?
No, sir.
In the one.
50, sir. 51, 52.
Now let's go to the next problem. See in this figure, the arrow-headed line segments are parallel. Arrow-headed line segments are parallel. Now here, we are expected to find the value of angle x and angle y. Find x and y. The question before us. So think very carefully. This is 59 degrees. 59 degrees and 60 degrees. Clear? So think about angle x. Angle x. If these two lines are parallel, angle x is the corresponding angle to the 60 degrees here. So I can say angle x is equal to, or x is equal to 60 degrees. X is equal to 60 degrees because these two, this is the total angle. and these two are the corresponding angles. So here x is equal to 60 degrees. Coming to the other important point here, so here we have to find the value of y. Let's find the value of y here, please. So in case of this y, see if this is 60 and this is 59, so totally it will become 119. So how much is this? This angle here. So 120. This is 61 degrees. Okay. So it is 61 degrees and x is 60 degrees. Total is 120 degrees. So here angle x plus y plus 61 is equal to 180 degrees. So here it is known that x is equal to 60 plus y plus 61 is equal to 180. Therefore here y is equal to 180 minus 121 is nothing but 15. I hope that you followed this. Yes, think very carefully here. It is given that these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. We can go for the corresponding angles. So here, these two are the corresponding angles. So x is equal to y. Finished. Another person, x is equal to 60 degrees. Another person will find the value of y. Y is the see. We can also consider this as y is the alternate angle also here. So here the alternate angle is equal, therefore y is equal to 15 degrees. Or you can do this in other form also because this is 61 degrees, a linear plane is formed here. So taking that into consideration, here you can say 60 plus y plus 61 is equal to 180, therefore y is equal to 59. Or you can go with the method of alternate angles. Yes, any of your doubts, you can chat in the chat box. Remember the
58, sir. 58.
Now observe the diagram very carefully here. And these arrow-headed marks are the parallel space. So now, if you think this very carefully, let us say here is one angle is formed. Let us say it is A. So now I can say this angle A is equal to, observe very carefully, how much is angle A here? How much is angle A? Can anyone? So that the vertically upward angles. Now angle A is equal to 105 degrees. Now observe here, 35 degrees plus A plus Y. Straight angle. So now here, this is 35 plus A is equal to 105 plus Y is equal to 180. So now here, 140 plus Y is equal to 180. Therefore, Y is equal to 180 minus 140, that's equal to 40 degrees. Now here, we got that Y is equal to 40 degrees. Understand? Then if Y is equal to 40 degrees, think these two things, these two. What is the relationship between X and Y? What is the relationship between X and Y here? Yes, think very carefully. X and Y are the corresponding angles. Because these arrow marked symbols are parallels. Arrow headed lines are parallels. If arrow headed lines are parallel, we can say this x and y are the corresponding angles. Because x and y are the corresponding angles and x is equal to y. Here we got y is equal to 40 degrees. Therefore, you can say this is also equal to 40 degrees. Clear? Yes, enough for doubts?
63, sir.
So now here, find the value of x and y. So think very carefully. Here these two arrow-headed lines are parallel, and these two arrow-headed lines are parallel. We are expected to find the value of x and y. So think very carefully. If it is 120 degrees, and this angle is the corresponding angle to x. Hope you understand. The corresponding angle to x. Can you write x here? So now think very carefully. What is formed here? A linear pair is formed. A linear pair is formed. The linear pair is supplementary. Therefore, we can say x plus 120 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 120 at inverse 60 degrees. Think very carefully. X is equal to 60 degrees. Here, observe the value x, and now we are expected to find the value of y, please. Think what is y. So 3y plus 6 is equal to x. Take here. 3y plus 6 is equal to x. We got the value of x is equal to 60 degrees. So now here, because this x and this 3y plus 6 are the corresponding angles, we can say here 3y plus 6 is equal to x. Since corresponding angles. So it is given that x is equal to 60. We got it. So here 3y is equal to 60 minus 6. So 3y is equal to 54. And y is equal to 54 by 3. Nothing much. 18 degrees. So think, let us say here we are expected to find the value of x and we are expected to find the value of x and y. So think numerical value is given here, please. In what way this is related? This x is nothing but the corresponding angle. So we can get x here to the side of 120. So 120 plus x is nothing but is the linear pair. Because it's a linear pair, we can say it is 180 degrees. So x plus 120 is equal to 180. Thereby we find the value of x. Now our question is to find the value of y. So think this is what we are expected to find. And because these two are the arrayed in bars, these two are parallel, and you can say these two are the corresponding angles, and they are equal. They are equal is nothing but 3y plus x is equal to x here. So 3y plus x is equal to x, that is equal to x is equal to 16. by substituting the value of x is equal to 18 degrees. Sorry, x is equal to 60 degrees and y is equal to 18 degrees. Hope that you followed. Any of your doubts you can chat. You can chat the doubts in our chat box. No need to hesitate. Yes, shall we proceed?
9:34, sir.
I hope that you followed this. So think very carefully how best you can go. So here, since these two arrow-headed lines are parallel, we can consider this as a point. Let us say, so if AB is parallel to CD, and we can consider AC as the transversal here. So if AC is the transversal, we can say angle C is the alternate angle. So now angle C is 52 degrees. Because here alternate angles are equal. So I can say here angle ACD is nothing but angle CAB, that is called 52 degrees, since they are the alternate angles. Now in this triangle here, so all the triangles is called 180 degrees. So 65 degrees plus 52 degrees plus x is equal to 180. So here 7,117 plus x is equal to 180. Hope that you can find the value of x here. So our net x is equal to 180 minus 117. That is nothing but this 63 degrees. Now we got x is equal to 63. That job is over. Again here, we are expected to find the value of y. It's very easy because we know here, and this is the indicator of a right angle piece. So 52 degrees, or you can say angle A plus angle B plus angle C. All the three angles put together is 180 degrees. Angle A is 52, and angle B is 90 degrees, and angle C, think of it as it. Or, okay, resolve that. Think very carefully here. This angle A
No, sir.
here angle A is the alternate angle triangle C here. So now we can say 3y plus 5 is equal to 65. So now here 3y is equal to 60 and y is equal to 60 by 3 20 degrees. Think very carefully. Here, this problem is completely based on the alternate angles. Why? Because here they ask angle C is nothing but the alternate angle of angle A here. Again, they ask angle Y is nothing but related to 65 degrees. So based on that, we can find it very easily. Any question in the chat box?
Y is 11 అని వస్తుంది సార్.
Why is it?
11 అని పంపిస్తున్నాను సార్.
Why is 11?
చాట్ బాక్స్ లో సార్.
Chat box why is 11 ఇచ్చారు?
అవును సార్. ఆల్మోస్ట్ అందరూ అలాగే ఇచ్చేసారు.
3y is equal to 65. So 65 వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చారు because maths problem just wait. So is that?
ముత్యాల అనే అబ్బాయి 11 ఇచ్చారు సార్. శివ అనే అబ్బాయి 11 ఇచ్చారు. మనోహర్ అనే అబ్బాయి 11 ఇచ్చారు. నర్స
Okay. Let me wait.
అఖిల అనే అమ్మాయి 20 ఇచ్చింది సార్.
So ఎవరైనా పేరు చెప్పండి.
నరసాపురం సార్. శివ సార్. ముత్యాలు శివ సార్.
Say
ఉమా.
some people are getting this angle y is equal to some other value. Now let us go with the other method also. I can say this as a okay. This is 52 plus 90 plus 3y plus 5. This is 3y plus 5 that is equal to 180 degrees. So now here this is 142, 147 plus 3y is equal to 180 degrees.
కొంతమంది 20 అని పంపించారు సార్. మళ్ళీ కొందరు 20 పంపించారు సార్.
వస్తుంది 3y plus alternate angles 3y plus just 3y plus 5 is equal to 60. Okay. So now here angle and then we can say here
మార్కర్ సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. మార్కర్స్ సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తాం.
so here
సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి.
yes. Here you can say because these two are the alternate angles. Let us say that 3y plus 5 is equal to 65 because we got it earlier, and then here we can say because it is given there as 65 degrees. So they are the alternate angles. It is 65 degrees. So therefore you can say here this is 3y plus 5 is equal to 65, y is equal to 60, 3y is equal to 60, and y is equal to 20. Anyhow, somebody has got it as 11 degrees. I'll verify it after this. Okay. Then now here, any other doubts? Okay.
943 సార్.
Names not just పెట్టండి. Names or phone numbers. So here, angle APQ to 50 degrees. Number వస్తుందా?
నెంబర్ రాస్తాను, నేమ్ వస్తుంది.
PRD is equal to 127 degrees. Now here, find the value of x and y. Here, find the value of x and y. So think this very carefully here. It is given that AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. Okay. If AB is parallel to CD, I think you know, if AB is parallel to CD. Here PQ is the transversal, and X is the alternate angle of angle 50 degrees. Angle P. So here I can say angle PQR. Angle PQR is equal to angle APQ. And APQ is angle PQR is x degrees, and here APQ is 50 degrees. First of all, and then think it very carefully here. Now you got x is equal to 50 degrees, and here this is the linear plane. Or we can say here angle PRQ plus angle PRD is 180 degrees. It is given that PQR and PRD they give us 127. Therefore, here PRQ is 180 minus 127. That is equal to here 50 degrees. So PRQ is 53. So now our question is how to find y please here. Or you can go to the other method. So now PRQ is 53 degrees. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is 180 degrees. Here angle P we don't know, it is y, plus angle Q is equal to angle X is nothing but 50 degrees. And here angle R is nothing but angle PRQ is 53 degrees to 180. So here y plus 103 is 180. So now here y is equal to 180 minus 103, that is equal to here y is equal to 37 degrees. This you can also put another way, basing on the alternate angles. Here we can say angle P, angle APR is equal to angle PRD. Observe angle APR. angle APR is equal to angle PRD. Here APR is nothing but
Marcus.
APR is 50 degrees plus Y plus Y is equal to 127 minus 50. Y is equal to 77 degrees. In two cases you can find. We can take it as the sum of the angles in a triangle, or we can also find by using the alternate angles method. Yes, any of your doubts you can chat. Anything you remember?
50, sir. 50, sir.
Okay, any of your doubts?
950, sir. Yes.
So think very carefully. Here we are expected to find the value of x and y. So if you take this, you can say angle DHG. Take angle DHG is equal to angle CHG. So think it angle DHG. CHG. Vertically opposite angles. So that is nothing but 2x degree. Now think very carefully here. You can go for it. Angle DHG, angle DHG plus angle HGB is equal to 180 degrees. These are the coincident angles. And some of the coincident angles are supplementary. So here they give this as 2x and here they give this as 3x. That is equal to 180 degrees. So here 5x is equal to 180, x is equal to 185, 5 is the 55, and then 36 or 30. So this is x is equal to 36. X is equal to 36. Now we are expected to find the value of y, please. So here 2x plus y is a linear pair. There is nothing but 180 degrees. 2x plus y is 180 degrees. Here x is equal to 36. So 2 into 36 plus y is equal to 180. So now here 72 plus y is equal to 180. Therefore y is equal to 180 minus 72. Nothing but 180 degrees. So here x is equal to 108 and y is x is equal to 36 and y is equal to 108. So any of your doubts? Clear? Okay, thank you. ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు లాస్ట్ లో
50 members ఉన్నారు సార్.
50 ఉన్నారా?
సార్
ఏమైనా చార్జ్ చేస్తున్నారా డౌట్స్?
ఏం లేదు సార్, నో డౌట్స్ అన్నారు.
11 ఒకటేనా?
అదొకటి సార్.
క్లోజ్ చేస్తాను. నేను అరేంజ్ చేశానా?
అన్ని చేసేస్తాను సార్.
నా వాట్సాప్ పంపించేసి.
సార్